Hey guys, welcome to another Mind Right Monday. I'm Bonnie Kelly, and today we are talking about how you can attract the ideal friendships. Hey, welcome back to another Mind Right Monday. Today is one of my favorite days of the week. Why? Because it's your and my opportunity to get a new mental mind right so we can have the best week possible. So today we're talking about how you can attract the perfect friendships. Now, if you are a personal dev junkie like myself, that means you're constantly evolving to be the best version of yourself you can be. Well, with doing this is that what we find is a lot of times we start outgrowing our friendships. We're people that might have been really close or legacy friends that you've had for so long, but yet they're still in that same mindset that where you used to be, and now you're in this place where you're starving or craving something more deep, meaningful, or more. So it's important to recognize that it's natural to kind of outgrow friendships. Oftentimes we make ourselves wrong or bad, and a lot of times other people would judge us as wrong or bad as we continue to grow. But just know that that's that natural progression. And when you kind of shift out or shift up, it's okay if they need to shift out or for you to kind of shift out yourself. Now, there's a way you can do this that doesn't make them or you feel bad or wrong, and there's a way you can do this where you can honor yourself. So however you choose to exit the relationship, or maybe you've already exited it and now you're just kind of in a low, either way, this is going to be the video for you. So before we get started, I like to share my analogy about finding friendships. Now, oftentimes, there's a lot of great people in the world, but there's a lot of people that just aren't the right fit for you. That doesn't make them wrong, doesn't make you wrong, doesn't make them right, doesn't make you right. It just is different. I always love that saying, not wrong, just different. Well, I say that finding the perfect friendship and the perfect friendship that serves you now, because those other friends might have served you then, is kind of like panning for gold. If you're out there on the river, there are days that you go and you're shifting through the dirt and you find nothing. There's other days that you're shifting and all of a sudden there's a gleaming piece of gold in there and you're so excited only to discover it's fool's gold. And then one day you might find that nugget you've always been looking for. And that's what makes it worth it. So when you're out there searching for the ideal friendships, sometimes we have to shift through the different layers of people, our different associates, and different groups to really find that nugget. But it's worth the investment of your time to begin to shift and to experiment. So today we're talking about a couple different tips to help you attract that ideal friendship. And let's start with the first one, which is create the ideal friendship in your mind. Know what you want to attract. Now, this probably comes to no surprise, but you can't attract what you'd want if you don't know specifically what you're looking for. So when I talk about creating that ideal person in your mind, what I'm not saying is that they have to be blonde hair, blue eyes, and work at Intel making this much money a year. Now, that's a little too specific. What you're looking for is maybe just someone who's adventurous, who's athletic, who's outgoing, who enjoys, hanging out, who is well-connected, whatever it is, loyal, fun, funny, friendly, doesn't drink, goes to church, doesn't go to church, does drink. You got to decide what this ideal friendship looks like in your mind. So you begin to kind of craft a picture of what you're looking for. And this is going to set that foundation for you to start paying attention to the people in your surroundings. Now, I do believe, that we attract what we're looking for, but it really is a sense that we begin to see what's already there because we start putting our mindset in alignment with what's available. So when you put your attention into creating the ideal friendship, you are putting yourself in a space to be able to see what is there for you to achieve. All right, so this leads my next tip, which is evaluate what has kept you from this in the first place. Is it an insecurity, fear, worthlessness issue, or maybe just knowledge? Well, the next thing we got to do is really look at what's kept us from having that ideal friendship in the first place. You might have an unspoken insecurity that you don't feel that you're good enough or worthy or that you're funny enough or pretty enough or connected enough to have these types of friendships. So when we start to really look at why we don't have these in the first place or what's prevented us, we can make sure to remove any internal obstacles that will prevent us from actually developing the friendship once we notice the person we want to become friends with. So this is a great strategy to begin to just get out of your own way. And we have to take a hard look in the mirror to do just that. This leads me to my third tip, which is be the friend you wish to have. Begin to behave and act like the friend you wish to have. I love this. I kind of took Gandhi's quote is be the change you want to see, and I kind of morphed it into my own when it comes to friendship, and I say be the friend you wish to have. More often than not, we complain about the friendships we have, or we are complaining that people don't fit the right, but are you being that right friend yourself? And so you want to begin to behave, to act, to get in alignment with the ideal friendship that you're on the search for. Is that person outgoing? Well, is there a part of you that can be more outgoing and start to step into that? Or is the ideal person funny or they laugh a lot? Okay, so what part of yourself haven't you allowed to laugh or be goofy? Maybe you can begin to step closer into that. Maybe that friend is adventurous and goes on hikes. Well, go on Meetup. Go look on social media for hiking groups and go out there and start being a hiker. You have to really be that friend. So that way it's going to put you in alignment with the people that are doing those same behaviors so you can find those ideal matches. So be the friend you wish to have is one of the next tips. All right, so now it leads me to my fourth and final tip for this week, which is keep the energy flowing towards what you want. There's an old saying, and I love this, where your attention goes, energy flows. And this is what it means that when you're putting your attention towards something, that means your energy is going into that. If you put some of your attention, just a little bit every day, maybe it's visualizing that creative friend, maybe it is consciously creating or stepping into that being of that ideal friend. If you put yourself in that space, it's going to allow you to totally open up to something new and exciting in your life. So you want to start putting that energy into this, and that means you're going to have to dedicate at least 5 minutes a week of your time into creating this thing that you wish. So be the friend you wish to have. Begin to act like it and continue to put energy into that desire, into that dream of attracting this ideal friendship, and then just go out there and have some fun. By just doing that, you're going to notice, because now your mindset, your energy is focused on seeing the opportunities as they develop. And as you connect to that, more greatness is going to continue to flood into your life, and you're going to be surrounded by all the amazing people that you have been hoping for. So as always, this video was brought to you from a viewer like you, and so we hope that you enjoyed this week's video. If you have a personal development question, email it to us. You can do it at getinspired@bonniekelly.me. We are usually pretty quick to getting a video out relatively fast just for you. So hopefully this video has helped. Don't forget, you can friend, follow, fan, and tweet us or Snapchat us on all social media platforms. And if you're looking to expand your personal dev a little bit further, come check out our 2-day event, which is coming live into Sacramento, September 10th and 11th. It is going to be an amazing opportunity for you to transform your life. All right, until next week, I'm Bonnie Kelly.